Jehovah, God's going forward. And I'll tell you right now, on this December 27th, God says to continue to stop bullying. Because the three dummy idiots, they're on attack all full time. They don't quit. I'll tell you right now, as I speak, I'll tell you right now, if you think they're quitting, they're going to go right there, and you be careful. Because that's what they look for. They look for the person that doesn't believe. Jehovah Witness, that's what they look for. They'll move away for a while, but as soon as you stop, they're working a plan. They do sign language as well. I tell you, you may not hear them, but they do sign languages. They learned that from us, God said. Not from them. They didn't invent nothing. They didn't invent that. They learned sign language because they do have hands. But you prayed, and I tell you, your Father tells you on this December 27th that God hasn't gave up on you and will never give up on you. That's our Father. And you have to continue. Father doesn't give up on you or me or the world. You got to know that you got to be part of the plan of God and stop bullying and continue going to messages that bullying won't be accepted. That's your Father. And if you think this message is weak, God said, I'll tell you right now, God said, it's stronger than ever, because your king knows the signs of bullying, and he could stand up to bullying at a moment's notice that he knows. And right now he'll tell you, I self-taught my king that bullying doesn't stop for the three dummy idiots, or it doesn't stop, it'll continue. God said, as soon as you turn your back, as soon as you were on break on Christmas Eve and break, they're already planning a new attack. We're all vulnerable, God said. We're all the non-believers as well, God said. It doesn't matter, the peaceful believers, the halfway believers, you're all accepted. As soon as your kids are in the bus stop and they see an opportunity, God said, they're going to take advantage of it. That's why you got to teach them. That's why you got to be ready on your phone to go pick them up. God said, you got to do everything in a positive message. I'll tell you right now, God said, as you were in break, you thought they were on break too. They're not. They're working on full time. They get jealous of everything. They're not on your side, non-believers. Halfway believers, they're not on your side. They're going to bully your children as you speak, as you say, I'm not going to be happening in my family, but it does. That's what they look for. They look for that. They look for that age where one day your kid will be vicious or be in jail. I talked to it about my Catholic. God said, I send the miracle messages to my Catholic. I tell you now, God said, I tell you now, open your ears, open your minds. I tell you now, your Father doesn't play around. God doesn't play around. Jehovah doesn't play around. All of heaven doesn't play around. God said, until the last moment that you'll rest, you'll see it in the vision of heaven. You'll see it in the spirit world. You'll see, thank God that they got it from this. The Christians got it, the Baptists got it, the Muslims got it, because they're getting it. They understand it, Jehovah. You're right. You had every right to pray, and God's not here. He's never accepted bullying, and he'll never accept the messages that it doesn't stop, not even on Christmas break, God said. To them, it's verses in this world, God said. It's verses from you to Father. That's what the three dummies did. But I'm going to tell you, your Father speaks today on this December 27th of 2024. It's together, Jehovah, and the rest of the world and the non-believers and halfway believers, God said.